Gemini. How you guys doing? Hope that you guys didn't miss me too much. I'm just shuffling the cards, getting ready for your reading. The readings are going to be, I'm going to talk them out. I know you guys are used to seeing me on camera, but this month I want to get everybody's reading done and get all you guys going for August and get done with my channel what I said I'm going to do, which is trying to put more time, focus, and attention into it, which I was doing for a little while, but life got hectic there. Life got hectic. So, I do maintain my 9 to 5 and some other things, but I don't want to stay away from you guys too long. So let's talk about what's been going on, Gemini. I wonder what's been going on with you. Gemini, job focuses, love focuses, a lot going on. Well, let's get reacquainted because honestly, I do not remember what was going on with Gemini back in, what was it? It had to be May or June. I think I did Gemini for May, but I didn't do you guys for June. So I'm looking forward to just be reminded of what's going on. And I'm just going to turn the lights out for a sec because I have candles lit, so I don't really need any lights on. You guys can hear me shuffling the cards, and then I'm going to lay them. Sorry if this intro is a little long and you don't want to hear me shuffle the cards. But I kind of like to do that for you guys. And when I'm on camera, I always like to lay my cards on camera. And I'm just lighting some sage. Now, I had some incense going, but I didn't have any sage burning. So I'm just going to get a little sage in the air for this reading. I don't have much. And then let's go. So before we get into the reading as I shuffle the cards, Gemini, we can talk about what's going on right now as far as the moon. Always a powerful, powerful force. It's our emotional guide, things that are going on behind the scenes and things of that nature. So the moon, there is a new moon in Leo today. I believe it began like yesterday. So yesterday and today there's a new moon. And that's just a chance for, Leo represents love, abundance, playfulness, honor, adventure, so charm, being the center of attention. And with the new moon, you may find that all of those things kind of pertain to you and you see yourself being in the spotlight, center of attention, depending on where this new moon is occurring in your chart. Leo rules what does Leo rule? Which house does Leo rule? Let me just think. Cancer rules the 4th house, so then Leo would rule your 5th house of what is that? That's not, it's children, fun, intimate partnerships, things of that nature. So you may be seeing some of that stuff, and Leo represents the sun. It's ruled by the sun. So you may see some of that stuff coming into play, coming to the forefront, or some new chances, new beginnings, or new love situations coming up with a new moon. And of course, you should always get your chart read and take a look at your chart for a more specific picture of that. So Gemini, I think I'm just about done. I'm going to go ahead and cut the cards, and then we are going to get started with your reading, and I will have it up for you shortly. And again, this is going to be for the month of August. I'm going to do 3 I'm going to do 4 cards. And I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 4 cards. Yes, I'm going to do 3. I'm going to do 4. They're going to be the overall card, which is the bottom of the deck, is going to represent how you're coming into the month and the overall energy. And then the 3 cards are going to represent the next consecutive weeks. So that overall card is how you're coming into the month and kind of also representing that first week in overall energy, and then we're going to do 3 more cards. So the overall energy for the bottom of the deck of let me cut them first. I didn't cut them. So I'm going to cut the cards, and I'm just going to take the card from the bottom of the deck to give me an overall energy of how you're coming into August, Gemini, what's going on. And I got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Then from the top of the deck, how we're kind of proceeding through August, I have the Death in reverse. Then I have the Empress, and as we go out of August, I have the World reversed. And then I'm going to be shuffling the Oracle cards for the heart, and then we'll get a little advice on how to handle August. and what to do to get through August or to deal with any things that may arise specifically for you, Gemini, in August. And remember, you always want to check your sun, moon, and rising sign. If this doesn't sound familiar, moon representing your emotions, the inner you, sun representing who you are, characteristics and things that make up your, your personality and what you show to outside what's inside of you that people see, and the rising sign is also what the outside world sees on what you project on the outside of your character, your personality, and things like that, things about who you are. So you can check those signs too if these don't really seem to resonate with you. But with the overall energy and how you're coming into August, Gemini, you're coming in with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like for a lot of my signs, there's been some money issues, especially my air signs. I know this has been going on, but it's not specific to air. I mean, this is across the board. There's been a lot of money issues, money concerns, and money is just tight in general right now. So I feel like, Gemini, you're still feeling like your stability is in question. You're still feeling like you're looking for some new starts, and you're looking to really get off on that good foot of independence in material and financial stability that you're used to having, Gemini. And Geminis are very much self-starters, very much self-assured, and they do get things done, and they are very progressive, and they do, work, and they do know how to work hard. So don't be discouraged coming into the month of August, Gemini, if it seems like some chances with jobs, opportunities to make money or things like that really aren't popping up or really following through. It may seem like things are popping up, and then it's like, oh, this is not a good opportunity, that's not a good opportunity, and it's not producing that fertility and that abundance that you thought, because that card is kind of sitting right over the Empress. So if it's not happening for you now, it is gonna happen. It's just gonna take some time to really get rid of some of the old habits and really transform your focus into having that abundance. Because then the next card I got going into the second week of August is the Death card. So the Death card, and it's in reverse, so it represents a transformation, a new beginning, turning over a new leaf, coming from a past and going into the future. But with the card in reverse, I almost feel like you want to fight the transformation, or you don't want to recognize the transformation that needs to be made. So the death and the transformation to bring in all of the good things on the other side can't really come into your life to create this abundance, which is represented in the Empress, which is your next card, which is the number 3 card. So the death is the number 13, which translates into the number 4. So you have the 1, the 4 in the death, and then the 3 in the Empress, which is telling me you're coming back down to that level of trying to be creative. You know, some of those things in the Ace of Pentacles reverse didn't get started. You really were supposed to have a transformation or a change in the way you think or in the way you do things, a death of the old you to come into the new, to realize this new life and these new opportunities for abundance that are ahead of you, so you can be creative through the Empress. But with that's breaking down to a 4 and being in reverse and the Empress coming after, I kind of feel like it's almost a setback from the Empress when she has that death in reverse to her left, and then the Ace of Pentacles overturns above her. But the Empress is still there. The opportunities for creativity, the opportunities to manifest what lays out there in front of you and kind of take your life in the path you want it to go in, it is still there. So the opportunity is in the ether, the aura is there, the materials that you need to be creative and the steps you need to take as far as the transformations and everything like that, they are there for you. I think it's just, I don't see any swords cards here, so maybe it's just really, the cards I have, it really looks like cards of going within. It's up to the self. It's up to the self, because the Ace represents the 1. The Empress represents the mother, the kind of the all-being. She has everything she needs to be comfortable, successful, abundant, comforting, and to give those things to people who also need them. But with your final card as we go out of August, it's the World in reverse. So the World in reverse is the 21 card, which brings me back to the 3. Like we talked about the Empress, it just represents instability, just going through kind of being a little unstable, kind of a little off kilter, and it's not really being even with your emotions, your thoughts, and things like that, and even your spirituality. So you may feel like there's nothing out there for you, there's nothing in front of you, there are no opportunities, you don't see all that the world has to represent when this comes up in reverse, or maybe you're going down a path that isn't really the best for you and doesn't hold all of the best things that the world has to offer you. So just think about what you're doing, Gemini. Take time to really let some of the bad habits, the things that keep you from getting new starts and kind of block you from that creativity and everything that the Empress is there and represents for you and is wanting for you. Just work at clearing, doing some spiritual things and some, soul work, self-improvement work to block out some of those things. And you could be playing a mother figure to somebody or feel like you're playing a mother figure to somebody with that Empress there as well. So I'm going to cut the Oracle cards for the heart. And we're going to take these. And I'm just going to take the one on the top to just give us the overall flow with how you can handle August. And the card that I got is Dreams Coming True. So Gemini, and that's the number 9 card. So you go from these cards that break down to into lower numbers like the 1, the 3, and the 4, which is what all the cards on the table break down to. A 4, 2 3s, and a 1. You come up to the 9 to Dreams Coming True. So as you work through some of these cyclic changes, as you work through some of these instabilities and some of these little niches in your mind and tweaks in your inner self that says maybe you're not worthy or you don't see the opportunities or you don't see what you want being able to manifest, as you work through these inner things, you will come to see that dreams come true and that it really wasn't a dream at all, because whatever you thought in your mind, when we bring those things out and we take tangible action, we can actually see those things happening. Whatever your mind can conceive, you can achieve. So, Gemini, I hope this helps for the month of August. If you would like more of an in-depth personal reading or anything having to do with your astrology, horoscopes, things of that nature, please contact me at prpple@gmail.com. And I'm working on revamping the website, www.astrotarotfea.weebly.com, to bring you guys more exciting things daily. I think I'm going to put my daily card reads on there. I think that's more progressive. So if I do them the night before, you can find that daily energy any day, and we'll have it feed over to the YouTube. So thank you guys. Reach out for anything that you need, any questions or anything that you may like to see on the Frequency Real Tarot channel. Thank you guys. Love you. Peace.